Originally, I'm a copywriter from the Norwegian advertising business. Used to run my own advertising agencies, quite big agencies, but now I'm on my own. You know, when you work with advertising for so many years, you tend to get stuck in, even in advertising. Advertising people probably have a recommendation or a reputation for being open-minded and creative and all that. But to be honest, I think advertising people are just as conservative as most other businesses. We are as conservative as lawyers and architects, and then you have the advertising community. And I've been happy to just be able to jump out of the business and working on my own. So now I give all sorts of advice on what you should do to improve your business, how you should communicate better. And very often I see that the solutions that I suggest are not the same solutions I used to suggest when I was working inside the business, where an agency can produce films, ads, banner ads, brochures, everything. So that's what they sell, that's what they recommend. So when you get on the outside, you tend to get more focused on what's your problem, what do you want to achieve, do you want to sell more, do you want to have a better reputation, whatever, and then you give them advice that are probably much better than many agencies do in their everyday life. The media has been fragmented totally. The marketing director and his boss, they don't see their campaigns as they used to. When they're in the media, they're just being informed, we just finished our campaign. What? They never saw it, as they used to. So the whole business has been turned upside down. The conclusion is that there is so much more to get from work to get for these people that are attending this conference, if they could open their eyes and market themselves better. And in my opinion, they do the same mistakes as my own business used to do, and many other businesses, computer business and everything. They sit on their ass and just wait for the phone to ring, And I mean, this is very generalistic, I know, but I remember the good old days when we got all these clients. Why did we get them? Yes, we got them because we were everywhere. We attended all their, their professional meetings. We went to the conferences to meet doctors, to meet lawyers, to meet people in the fishing industry, oil industry. We partied with them, we socialized with them, and we met people. We worked for months to get new clients, and then all of a sudden one guy says, I realized how we got our clients, and most of them just came in by what we called then coincidence. We met them at a conference somewhere, a coffee shop, same place or whatever, but in reality the coincidence is not that coincidental, because you sort of, by just being there, I mean, if you stayed at home at your agency, you would never have the opportunity to meet. So you have to just be there to create these opportunities. I think you can break the rules, and you can present your stuff in any way you want, as long as you are presenting your own stuff. It's your own thoughts, and you really mean it. People will understand that you mean it, and then they will listen. And I think that's the most important part. It comes from the heart. One of the big points was that you have to have one person responsible for whatever you're doing in the marketing. A lot of these companies have answered a survey telling us that they distribute this responsibility to whoever person who's got the time for it. It doesn't work. So you have to have one person in charge of marketing, advertising, or whatever you choose to do. And you can change this person for year after year, but there has to be one. So that was one. Because if nothing happens, if it's sort of just, no one knows who's responsible, so forth. The other thing is, do it simple, but do it. There are a lot of plans. Make it simple and go with it. So don't make too complicated plans that that are not being followed up. So you need some good activities, prioritized, not so many, and managed in such a way that you actually can go through with them. And the third, and maybe the most important, was that stop bragging about your 25-meter long machine, or whatever, how long it is, but start asking questions and listen to your customer. Ask questions. Try to understand. Don't hit them in their heads with arguments and things that you have and can do and brag. But try to get under the skin to your possible customer and ask questions, to understand. Grafisk Bransjeforening, our association in Norway, has decided to run a 2-day course, like a workshop. It's some teaching, some basics, training and learning that you need to know. If it's good to just get in the mood, and then we work together in groups, in smaller groups. And when you're finished with these 2 days, you take the plane home to your company with a plan for next year, a practical plan that you've made yourself.